Look at this overtaking manoeuvre. Bloody hell. Is he beeping at me? Doesn't matter. He is. Oof. We'll just pop that there. Parking in Kandal, no worries. This is a nothing video, if not for B-roll, but I wanted to capture some of the great vehicles you see in peak hour. I think they've all gone though. Like there's nothing left. Here's a bloody Tacoma or some shit. Tundra. A Range Rover. Here we go. Here's a lovely piece of motoring equipment coming along. It's going bloody slow. Rightly so too, because this thing's going to create a shitload of dust. Watch out, kiddies. Yes. Look at the traffic chaos that it's... everything that's backed up. Here's a great example of a truck that's bloody back heavy or top heavy. Give him the thumbs up. He's in a military truck. Well, it's military green. And the arse is up. Do you remember the castle? How they used to say, but that scene where he goes, oh, this elephant brings good luck because the truck is up? Maybe that's the same thing here. Maybe these trucks with their asses up bring good luck. Just a thought. Joshua, here is a lovely example of a surf with a gold badge. Mid-90s edition, debadged. It's a limited. Look at that. Beautiful. Gold Camry Prius. Another old mate missing his bumper bar. And there's another few of them. Giving them a toot. This guy's loaded to the shit house. And it's stripping out the arse. And another one. That thing's just some beautiful trucks. Wait, look at this thing. Oh, look. This thing doesn't have a front bar on it. Here's a bloke riding a motorbike. Towing a bloke riding a motorbike. That thing, the front bar's fallen off. You just don't see this stuff at home in Australia because of roadworthy laws, right? You can't drive a shit heap on the road, and it's not like the States where you can have highly modified cars either. They're real tight, which is ironic because I do drive a very highly modified car. Check my car channel up there. So it's fascinating to me to see these things on the road because we just don't get to see them. A new Mazda. CX-5 gas truck. He's got the Falcon GT front spoiler. HO spec. Another one. Here's more coming. These trailers, when they're unloaded, they rattle like anything. Gold Camry. Here's another shit heap. Look at this thing. Is he coming in here, this World Vision vehicle? Might be. World Vision, there you go. let's talk about cars for a second, just whilst we're out here. And I've got some theories on why we see so many Gold Camrys and Priuses and Highlanders here, right? So first up, Cambodia has no car industry. There's none. No manufacturing for vehicles. That's a fact. Thailand does. Don't know if Vietnam does, but none in Cambodia. To import a car to this country, it's 100% markup. As an example, the Toyota Fortuner, which you can buy in Thailand for about 30-something thousand bucks, is 70-something thousand dollars here. So it's 100% markup on like a Fortuner. It's ridiculous. Now, a lot of cars that are here, such as this Highlander and this Highlander, come from the States. And you can tell this because they're all left-hand drive, miles per hour vehicles. A lot of them also have the decals from the dealerships where they've come from in the States. And I think they just ship them here once they've got too many miles in America to be worth anything. Why they're all gold? I have a theory that if you look at any car sales site, whether it's Craigslist, eBay, car sales, Tempest, one of those ones in the States, and if you sort by colour, I guarantee you gold cars will be worth 20% less on average than a black, silver or white one of the same make and model, right? I know when I look to buy cars in Australia, you don't want a gold Statesman, you want a black one. Have a look at this. This is a chook truck. So, if you're an American or in the States and you wanted to sell some cars here, you buy all the cheap shit gold ones that no one wants for cheap. Whether they've got 150, 180,000 miles on them, doesn't matter. Then they get shipped here and poofed over to Phnom Penh. Now, the value of cars here is significantly more than what you'd pay in the States or in Australia because of those import tax laws. So, that Camry that Kinal's uncle bought, he paid 3,500 bucks for, and you had a look at it, it's a pile of shit. That other Camry, same make and model, the one that I saw near Udaya Angkor, the guy said he paid 6,500 bucks for it back in 1995. And can you imagine? In 1995, this place was still a train wreck, right? Political instability was massive. And there was still Khmer Rouge fighting. And that didn't end till like 97, 98. So the place had no money then. Can you imagine how much 6,500 bucks would have been worth then? If the average wage now, in 2020, 2019, it's bloody 100, 150 bucks a month. It's insane. That guy must have been quite high up or sold some land or something. Who knows? So you might have a car that in the States is worth, I don't know, 1,200 bucks, $2,000, like a 90s Camry. Could be worth $5,000, $10,000 here. So I've yet to go to a car dealership, and unfortunately I don't think I'm going to have time this time to go check them out. But that's my theory on why you see so many Camrys, Corollas, Priuses from the States with high miles here that are the same colour. Just because they're cheap to export from the States, so there's bigger profit margins for the people exporting them. And people here, that's just what they get because there's no industry. Now, it doesn't explain why there's so many bloody luxury cars here in Phnom Penh that have no rego plates. So they're obviously not paying tax and corrupt as buggery. And there are some horrifically expensive luxury cars here too. I've seen Bentleys, Rolls Royces, S-Class Mercs, AMGs, Porsches. I saw a 911 Porsche, like a 911 Porsche yesterday. Like in Australia, that's still 200,000 bucks. God knows what it's going to be worth here. And like, where are you going to drive it? Like when there's roads like this, you've got to be kidding. Unbelievable. And that's why you see so many vans and stuff on the road that are like near death in a first world country, because it's cheaper to just keep maintaining your old car than it is to flip it and buy a new one. So depreciation here is a lot less than what it would be in a first world country where cars are a lot cheaper per capita. Hey boys. Hey boy. So anyway guys, that's why, here you are, here we go. Rattle, rattle, rattle. When they go past at bloody 3 in the morning, you know about it. Oh, fuck's sake. Anyway, that's my theory on vehicles in Cambodia. I'll see you in another video. Catch ya.